Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and all those on the gender spectrum. I'd like to welcome you today to this video. Please put your tray tables up and prepare to dance in the aisles because I am going to bring you joy. Happy GratiTuesday. It is a great day to be alive. And you know what? On this GratiTuesday, I am grateful for joy because good golly, we need it. I was reflecting on all of the divisiveness and all the luck that's going on in the world right now. And you know what? We all need more joy. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about the science behind joy and what it does for your health. And then I'm going to give you a few practical tips to amp up the joy in your life. Let's get started. I'm not going to lie. Wearing ridiculous sparkly outfits gives me joy. I like sparkle. I like joy. Stick around to the end, by the way, because we're going to find a little magic in the word joyous that just may change the way you think about that word forever. Sometimes joy starts solo, whether it's wearing bling or whatever makes you happy. You know, one thing that I think a lot of us love to do, I actually have a playlist in my car called Car Performances. It's the tunes that make you want to just belt it out. And I'm telling you what, you crank that shit up on high, unroll your windows, let the wind blow in your hair and just let it out. There is science behind why that feels so good. Singing stimulates your vagal nerve, which tells your body you're safe. It slows your heart rate, lowers cortisol, and helps release oxytocin, the bonding hormone. So my car concerts aren't just entertainment, they're therapy on wheels. Joy doesn't like to stay alone. Once it sparks in you, it's looking for company. I went on a weekend a few weeks back with some friends, and one of them, you could just see the stress radiating off of her like the heat waves off a hot asphalt road in the summertime. The air felt heavy. And I said to her, you know what I think you need right now? I think you need to take your vagal nerve to Vegas, baby. Yeah! Let me explain. Your vagal nerve is like your brain's superhighway. It runs from your brain through your throat, down through your chest and belly, connecting your head to your heart and your gut. And just like in any highway, when there's a traffic jam, everything slows down. Your breathing gets shallow, your chest feels tight, and your brain locks into survival mode. But when you stimulate that vagal nerve, it's like opening the toll booths. Traffic starts flowing again. Your heart rate evens out, your stress hormones back off, and suddenly your body is broadcasting that you're safe, baby. So how do you hit the jackpot in Vegas for making your vagal nerve tickle? Singing, humming, chanting, even laughing, they all light it up. They send vibration through your throat and chest like strumming a guitar string, and that vibration tells your nervous system to calm down. Be cool, man. We put on a track by Lincoln Jesser called Oh So Hum. I'll put the song in the comments, and here's why it works. That simple sound, it creates a deep vibration right in your chest and throat. Think of it as an internal massage for your vagal nerve. Pair it with rhythm and a beat, and you've basically got your nervous system a spa day. Within minutes, the heaviness in the room turned into dancing. Laughter spilled out over the water, and it was awesome. That same weekend, joy showed up in another way in the form of a very silly game called Slip It In. And you each get, I'll show you what the other side looks like. You each get 5 cards, and you have to try to slip in random catchphrases throughout the course of the weekend or however long you're playing. And the thing is, after a while, you're doing all these other things, you kind of forget you're playing the game until someone out of nowhere says, let's just say they say, hey, how many grapes can you fit in your mouth? How do I mansplain this to you? The dummy has now kicked in. You get the idea. So this one friend of mine who is very sweet and doesn't say crazy, silly things like these very often, she somehow got the following phrase by us. She gets up, we're sitting out on the Adirondack chairs by the lake, having a glass of wine, watching the sunset. She goes, hold on a sec, I'll be right back. I gotta go drop a deuce.
And we didn't catch it right away, and you have to wait 30 seconds. And if nobody catches it, then you get to slip your card into the little slot and discard a card. And the goal is to get rid of the most cards. But you know what? Here's the thing. After a while, we didn't care. We were all winning because we were laughing our asses off. When she said, I'm going to go drop a deuce, and we realized she got that on us, it was hilarious because that was so not her. And I still can't believe that I didn't catch it. But to this day, we text each other on occasion and just say that we got to go drop a deuce. It's an easy laugh. And speaking of slip it in, I slipped it in on September 21st, just the other day, because, you know, the song. Do you remember the 21st night of September? I don't want to let Earth, Wind, and Fire down. We need to remember the 21st night of September. So I sent out invites to all my peeps, and they joyfully responded, and we got together and we tickled that vagal nerve by singing that song. Do you remember the 21st night of September? And we played that game and we laughed our asses off. So you already missed September 21st this year, but you know what? You don't need an excuse to party. Just get your friends together. But if you want to make it extra fun, go do an internet search for national holidays, National Day calendar, and you're going to find a bunch of goofy stuff. In fact, coming up in October, there's National Vodka Day, National Taco Day. I'm thinking I might have to celebrate October 3rd. It's Ladder Day. So what you do is you dress up in your most outrageous plaid and you celebrate all things plaid. What's not to love about that? That kind of joy lingers. And joy isn't just for weekends away. I bring it to work too. On my desk, I have a 30-second dance party button. And when everything might seem a little too quiet or a little heavy, I first make sure no one's on a call that I'm going to interrupt. And then I hit the button and we dance. It is silly, but that's the point. When one person dares to be silly, it gives everyone else permission to relax. Joy breaks the tension. It opens the room and invites people to be themselves. And sometimes joy scales bigger, way bigger, like pub choir. My friend Mindy and I joined this summer. No auditions, no perfection, just ordinary people singing shares. If you believe in love after love, what blew me away is that it wasn't just our city. People all over the country were singing the same song on different pub nights, and then they stitched it together into one video. Hundreds of, no, actually thousands of strangers connected across the country with joy, song, and yeah, maybe some of the things that you get at a pub. The more you share it, the more it multiplies. Always. Here's what I realized. Joy doesn't stop with you. When you join in the joy with me, suddenly it's not just you, not just me, it's us. And that's when we become joyous. It's been hiding in plain sight the whole time, right there in the word itself. Joy, you, us. Joyous. So here's your challenge. Find one small spark of joy this week. A silly song in the car, a silly game, a 30-second dance party, and share it with someone. Because when you spark joy with me, both of us are what? Joyous. And now I want to hear what you are grateful for today, this GratiTuesday. Drop it in the comments below, and I'll see you next week.